everybody? Sorry about that little weird intro. I figured I'd play some fucking tunage while I was sharing my shit out. But yeah, man, welcome back to another episode of The Chill Zone. I'm your host, Fatal fucking Mephisto. Back at it again. Just chilling. Just chillaxing. Hey, shout out to fucking Xbox, man, for hooking me up with a $14 fucking gift card today. Freaking courtesy of their spring sale they got going on. And apparently I missed fucking December's $14 little promotion thing, whatever the case may be, which I was not aware of at all until today when I was looking through the Xbox messages that I received over the last several months. And apparently they sent me fucking $14 that I never had a chance to redeem, and that's now officially expired. Pretty bummed about that. But hey, what can you do, right? What can you do? What the hell am I seeing right now? You are looking at... Ow, excuse me. Actually, you know what? I don't even know. No, I'm just playing. Noel, you are looking at freaking... what up, Onyx? How you doing, dude? Or if I'm saying your name wrong, I sincerely apologize. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, again, shout out to Doc Dark, man, for showing me a lot of love, dude, man. Definitely gave me a really, really nice spike in my channel, dude, and I've been waiting for something like that to happen for a hot while, dude. But to answer your question, though, Noel, you're looking at a Spartan female booty cheeks, bruh. I think this is from Reach. Halo Reach, I think it was. Something along the lines of that. What up, Renegade? What up, Dauntless? That's episode 4 right there. Nah, that definitely not the... Wait, you talking about the actual TV show for Halo? No, hell no. You ain't gonna see no freaking booty cheeks like that on a Spartan in freaking the Halo series? Hell no. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I kind of take that back. Because if you watched episode 4, you'll know what scene I'm talking about. What up, Halo Storm? You haven't seen the Halo show yet? Yeah, a lot of people fucking are waiting for all 9 episodes to drop so they can binge the first season, man. I've been watching them as soon as they go up every morning on Thursday morning, like 3 a.m. and shit. Kind of hooked on the show, dude. I kind of like the silver timeline they got going on with the show. I know a lot of people are very, very, very ticked off about that and like changes to the lore and whatnot, dude. But I dig it though, man. It kind of gives like a different personality side to the Halo universe and Master Chief himself. So I don't mind it. I'm still waiting to see fucking grunts, though. I'm still eagerly waiting that. I know they should be there because they've already mentioned the fucking grunt name like fucking what in the last 2 episodes. You know what I mean? Just show me the goddamn grunts. That's the only thing I care about. It's the only enemy in the game that I give a fuck about is the grunts. I don't care about the elites. I don't care about fucking anything else. I only care about grunts. Because grunts to me are the best enemy in the Halo universe as far as I'm concerned. But, yeah, I mean, I know, like I said, I know the show is definitely receiving a lot of hatred and shit like that, dude, but I don't give a fuck, dude. I dig the hell out of it, man. Could be worse. What's going on, True, man? How you doing, buddy? Man, you know me all too well, sir. You know I'm always crying, bro. I'm always crying. How you doing, dude? Hope all is well on your end. Hope all is well on your end. What the fuck? Oh. Saw my phone go off for a second, man, but I was seeing shit. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, it's more likely probably tomorrow. Or at least if not, probably by the, what day is it? I think maybe the 17th or the 18th. The next couple of days, we'll definitely see the next wave of games coming into Game Pass and shit. I'm still waiting on GoldenEye. I mean, I know why the game hasn't been released yet because of the fucking shit that's going on in Russia right now, which is fucking still goddamn retarded. Just release that fucking remaster already, goddammit. Because once that game drops, that's the only multiplayer I will be playing going forward. Fuck Halo, fuck everything else. Fuck Gears, just give me GoldenEye and I'm Gucci for the rest of my life. Well, unless we play with fucking hackers and cheaters, which is probably going to be more likely, then fuck that game. But you can literally say that for like any multiplayer game, to be fair. To be fair, I'm good. Did I get my PS5? Hell no. I don't plan on getting a PS5 for a while, dude. Like, honestly, like, even if they were fucking, like, there was no shortages and shit like that, and they were very common to find in stores, man, I'm still waiting to fucking, to get, a slimmer version of it to come out in the foreseeable future. I don't have the room on my desk, dude. I barely have enough room for fucking the Switch and my freaking 2 other consoles, man. Because once I get my PS5, then I don't need my PS4 anymore. I can just put that in fucking in the corner where the 1S is right now. But I mean, the only reason why I didn't bother fucking getting rid of my PS4, because I still have a lot of shit on that system that I haven't even fucking played yet or beaten yet. I still want to finish Disco Elysium. I still gotta really dive into that RPG Maker that I bought, man, because that game is really, really cool, dude. I mean, I've played PC versions of the same series, but I kind of like the way it's designed on the PlayStation, to be honest. What GoldenEye? The actual GoldenEye in the Man with the GoldenEye or 007 GoldenEye? I'm talking about 007 GoldenEye, Noel. 007. We know the game is coming. We know the actual remaster is done. But according to what's his name there? I think was it Jez or was it Jeff Gordon or Jeff fucking Grubb that said it? One of the two. So the reason why they haven't announced it yet and released it yet was because of the whole entire shit that's going on in Russia right now. What's the burp count so far? 0. I haven't burped at all fucking since I started my stream. Not a thing. Not a thing. What the hell's... Oh. So I've been seeing a lot of people saying that... what's her name there in Elden Ring there? Fucking... I forget what her name is. The one that... if you bought the Ultimate Edition of Elden Ring, it came with that statue of her. Melinda or something like that. I think her name is Melinda, I think. Fucking, yeah, apparently, like, I mean, I beat her, no problem. I think I got her down on, like, on the 4th try, but keep in mind, though, too, as well, this was before the nerf update came out, when I beat her, when, like, mimics were still fucking OP. I mean, they still are OP as fuck, but I beat her on, like, my 4th try or some shit. But to me, I had more of a harder time beating Rodon than I did with her, fucking pre-nerf. And then they accidentally nerfed fucking Rodon, and then you know how many people abuse that dude? I seen a bunch of people fucking beat that motherfucker on live stream and beat him like so goddamn easily, man. I was like, yo, how the fuck? And then I read online that they accidentally fucking nerfed him. I'm like, how the fuck do you fuck that up? How do you accidentally nerf something? If Russia doesn't want to be seen as the bad guy in every game, movies, and stories, newsflash, stop being the bad guys in everything. Yeah, no shit, Noel. I agree. But more likely, though, they're probably keeping that fucking for a rainy day, you know what I mean? Because, like obviously, it's a deal that, you know, Microsoft worked out with Nintendo, which makes sense. You know what I mean? Because of licensings and shit like that. Because, like, you gotta remember, like, you have both Rare, Nintendo, and then, of course, the people now that own the actual James Bond license, which I think is, who the fuck owns it now? I don't think anybody does, because I know IO Interactive, the people that made fucking the Hitman series, they're making that Project 007 game, which I'm really fucking excited for. So I can't wait for that. What's up, Black Sky? How you doing, man? Stuff, did you play the PvP yet in Elden Ring? I did a couple of PvP things, mainly from that one dude that tells you have to go and do like 3 invasions and shit. Got my ass kicked fucking all 3 times, but the one time, though, I think like the third time I went in there, I was against 3 people, and I held my own for a while. I almost killed one of the dudes, but I've never been good at any of the Souls games PvP wise, dude. I tend to avoid that shit because I'm garbage at it. I don't got that finesse like I used to have when I was younger, and when it comes to multiplayer, man. Get good. What up there, man? Good morning. Fucking heard you fucking through Doc Dark. Thank you, man, for joining my channel, man. I appreciate that. Like, seriously, it means the world to me, dude. Especially nowadays, man, how difficult it is for like newer channels. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been on YouTube before, and I still even have like my very first channel I ever created is still on here. But like my main channel that I used to have, in between that channel's gone. Fiddle took 3 guys. What? No. Talking about Elden Ring. When I went and I invaded somebody, I wasn't aware that there was 3 people that I had to fucking go up against, dude. That was fun. That was fun. Oh, I'm not sure if anybody in here in the chat has seen the trailer there for the previews for the 2 new maps coming into Halo Infinite. And it's a real shame that that's all we're getting for Season 2. It's just like 2 new fucking maps. One of them is for the Team Battle Arena and shit like that, dude, which is kind of gay. But in a way, it kind of makes sense now why Certain Affinity is definitely going to be deepening their relationship with 343. So, like, I've seen people think that, like, they're the ones now that are going to be fucking taking on the entire project. I don't think that's the case. I think they're going to be helping out more with that project to get more content out quicker, which is actually smart, because God forbid that game fucking desperately needs it. At the end of the day, real people just want to see and hear fucking a real person with good news. Yeah, dude, it's kind of hard to come across a channel like that, dude, at the end of the day, to be fair. Like, I don't understand why people are so scared to, like, speak out about issues they have with games that they like, man. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that should gain you, like, more credibility in the gaming community, man, when you actually stand up for what you know is not, like, the good thing to do. I mean, shit, you can go and look at, like, if you go and you look at, like, all the actual videos that have, like, the most views on my channel, like, still to this day, like, I think it's, like, my second or third highest video, man, is my Gears rant that I did on Gears 5's microtransaction system. Give me Halo Infinite fucking firefight already. Yo, I hope you got to implement that soon, man. Like, I've never been a fan for horde modes, to be honest. Like, I always thought horde mode was kind of like a chintzy mode. You know what I mean? But, like, Gears 5 completely reverted my perspective on that. Because when I started playing that with a bunch of the guys that I still game with on Xbox the most to this day, that completely changed my perspective on freaking horde mode, man. The Forge in Infinite is going to be fucking utterly insane when that shit finally comes out, man. Because the stuff that I've seen from leaked screenshots, and like being able to fully script shit now, and whatever you want to call it, dude, but like more in a more deeper capacity, that shit's going to be insane. My gamer tag, I'll post it to you in the chat, dude. Give me a sec. Let me open up the browser here and get the chat out here, because I can only see it on Streamlabs, so I have to sign in to post shit, which is kind of dumb, but Streamlabs is not perfect, but I actually don't mind Streamlabs. Wait. There you go. That's my gamer tag. It's a mode of endurance. Yeah. Well, I saw the boost that 343, not 343. The Master Chief Collection just got there for fire. What do you want to call it there? Firefight there for the flood. And you know what's pretty sad when the Master Chief Collection is gaining more popularity as far as players on Steam compared to your newer entry. You know what I mean? And it really shows too as well what the main issue is with that multiplayer. Like, content is definitely part of it, but again, people don't realize, man, like, progression in that game is just fucking awful. Like, hands down, the worst I've seen in a free-to-play game I've ever seen, dude. Like, beyond really, really bad. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate, like the alt changes and whatever you want to call it to help alleviate that until they come out with a new system, because that's obviously going to take time. So I understand that, but it should never have been that way from the get-go, man. Like, I don't know what the hell they were thinking coming up with that XP reward bullshit, dude. Definitely going to go down in one of the highlights, or the lowlights, I should say, sorry, for the Halo franchise. But it's like I said in the last show that I did, man, like, the gameplay aspect from both campaign, story-wise in the campaign, and like even the multiplayer gameplay itself is just fucking phenomenal. Everything else just sucks. Or needs a complete overhaul. My lifestyle doesn't allow me to play more than an hour at a time, and I find that helps a lot with not getting tired of it. It's a great game, in my opinion. Yeah, I think that's the reason why they designed the free-to-play model that way. You know what I mean? Because they wanted you to play Halo Infinite like casually. You know what I mean? Not like rush through it and get everything unlocked in one go. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. I mean, I get that. You know what I mean? Because they want to try to keep their core audience engaged for as long as they can. But the problem is, you don't really do that in a Halo game. Like, a new IP, I can understand that. But not in freaking Halo, man. Like, that's like... That was a dumb move. But, I mean, they are committed to fixing it and getting it done and whatever you want to call it, man. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, well, this is the end of Halo. Halo's not going to get its comeback. And yet, we've already seen like a few games already that Microsoft has already released over the years that I've already seen massive comebacks, man, after fucking overhauls and changes and shit like that. I mean, just look at fucking Sea of Thieves, bro. I mean, seriously, if you remember playing that shit at launch compared to like all the content that's in there now, dude, man, it's night and fucking day. And I'm pretty sure Halo is not going to get ignored when Halo is like, I don't want to say it's the flagship IP, but it's definitely what put Microsoft on the map. I mean, people could say it's a flagship IP. I mean, I don't know, whatever. I'm not going to use those fancy fucking words, to be honest. Because, to be fair, most days nowadays, a lot of these fancy words that people use tend to either have an agenda behind it, or it means absolutely the opposite of what they're saying. Well, the multiplayer maps can get old after a while, and that's what I put it down. Yeah, that's the main reason why. Like, the main reason why I stopped playing with the guys that I was playing with, it's not that we were bored of it. It's just we had nothing else to unlock. I don't care about the actual battle pass that very much, man, so I didn't bother finishing it. But I think I got to like rank 60 or some shit. But the other guys that I play with, though, they finished the actual battle pass, so they're just waiting for Season 2 to start to get back into playing it. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll use that time to take my break. Not a big deal. I mean, I have no problem going back and playing Halo Infinite. Fuck no, the game's fucking phenomenal. Gameplay-wise. I have a lot of fun with that shit. And I mean, I'm terrible at Halo, don't get me wrong, but I mean, as long as I have a core group of people that I play with all the time, D-Man, then I have no problem playing it. I just won't play it by myself. Gears is the last game I played by myself multiplayer, but I burned myself out like within a week of playing that shit. Because I would play like 10 games, upload my fucking shit to Twitter. Next day, play another 10 games, and I did that shit for like 2 weeks straight, man. I got bored of it. But see, it's kind of weird, though. Like, I know a lot of people don't like live service games. I understand that. I completely get the gripes behind it, especially when it comes to launch day fucking live service games can be really, what's that word I'm looking for? trash in a way. But I like the fact though too as well. Like I can go back to a game, say like 2 or 3 years down the line, and see where the game went from when it first launched to where it is now. Like even though I know games like No Man's Sky is an example of not a live service game that people would consider not to be in that category, but it suffered the same flaws as what a live service game would technically be at a launch game. You know, very bare bones, nothing to do. And then after update after update after update, fucking it got better and drastically changed the way the game, like the game flow and the meta and all that shit like that. No Man's Sky is a prime example of that. I mean, they just dropped their fucking 19th big update, man. Freaking, 2 days ago? Like, sweet Jesus Christ, man. And they're still not done. This August, it will be its 6th anniversary this August, dude, which is fucking crazy. No, actually, it would be its 7th anniversary, my bad. Because the game dropped in August of 2016. So you got 2017, 2018, 2019, 2021. Yeah, no, this will be the 6th year. And that's one game, like, even when the Switch version comes out, damn right I'm buying the Switch version, man. I don't give a fuck how shitty the Switch version fucking looks. I don't care about that. I want to build a community on that shit. That is, of course, if there's online for it, though, but I don't know. I haven't seen any gameplay for that yet, if there is going to be online, but I'm pretty sure on the actual page for it, though, it says that there is multiplayer, so I don't know. I'm not sure. Wait and see how that goes. I remember playing Gears 1 to 3 every night. Good times. One of the best games of all time. Yeah, it's funny. Story related to that. I hated Gears 1 when it first came out because I hated the actual aspect of having people bitch at me for using or downing someone with a Lancer. And I wasn't aware of that shit because when I got it, fucking everybody was always using Nashers and nobody was ever using Lancer. And if you use a Lancer, they call you like fucking names and shit on Xbox Live. When 2 came out, and 2 fucked everything all up at launch with the whole entire sticky grenades and being able to freaking stick smoke grenades, and you fall over and shit, and fucking stupid. 3 was ultimately better, yeah, but I don't know, man, like, a lot of people say, like the Gears franchise just needed to die off, dude, and, like, the thing of it is, man, it's like, I like the fact that Gears is still around telling, like, new stories from different characters' perspectives while also keeping the story of the previous game still alive. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And I think a lot of people underappreciate that. To be fair, because like even going through 5, I thoroughly enjoyed my time going through the campaign of 5. Same with 4. 4 had its moments. I mean, come on, like how can you be disappointed with that fucking ending when you're walking around in a goddamn robot, dude? Like a giant ass fucking robot, dude, kicking the shit out of fucking locusts and shit, dude, man. Like, nah, bro, can't get any better than that. Show me a PlayStation game that does that shit. Does Last of Us fucking allow you to walk around in a giant-ass fucking mech robot, dude? Nah, I didn't think so. Now, that would have been cool if that would have been something there, fucking Jemiah Horizon, dude. You know what I mean? Instead of, like, just, like, fucking taking it for a ride, dude, man. Like, imagine being able to fucking go into, like, one of those machines and actually control it and shit, dude. That'd be fucking sick. Yo, I just gave an idea to fucking Gorilla for the next game, dude. There you go. Have I played The Witcher 2? No, I have not. I'm only really familiar. I own 3 on PlayStation. I bought the Game of the Year edition like back in 2018, Christmas time. I played a little bit of it though. Fucking, I'm not really a big fan of the combat. I like the first game the most with its combat, but I mean, people call me denial for liking the combat in the first game, even though the combat actually had more fucking depth, but that's just me. People would swing, swing the Nashers at each other, fucking signaling that shot. Yes, yep. And it took me a while to adjust to that formula. You know what I mean? Because before that, like I was playing Rainbow Six Vegas like all the fucking time. Shout out to Ubisoft when Ubisoft used to actually be fucking good. Now they just flat out suck ass. No offense to anybody in the chat that likes Ubisoft's fucking games, but dude, they just, oh god, they're a former shell of what they used to be. shitting on Tom Clancy's name every chance they fucking get these, man. That poor guy's rolling in his fucking grave right now and how badly they butchered their fucking franchises, man. Splinter Cell? The remake to Splinter Cell, dude, first and foremost, it's a remake. So, what's his name there? Jeremy Ironside, the guy that does the voice with, like, in the original ones, fucking, he's gone. He ain't coming back. Nah, I'm not even gonna touch that fucking remake, dude. Next Horizon game, Xenoblade X, with the numbers filed off. Heard it leaked by Video Game Insider's Phantom Mephisto. That ain't no leak, man. I'm just giving a suggestion, dude. I think that'd be pretty dope, man. Fucking being able to go inside, like, the bigger robots and stuff like that in Horizon, man, and being able to control them for a little while. I think that'd be badass. Like, who not would want that in a Horizon game? Like, nah, but you'd rather just be able to fucking automatically jump over rocks by itself when you're running towards them and shit. Like, that really fucking... Is that supposed to be a fucking ah moment? Ooh, man. Look at that shit, dude. Aloy just jumped over a rock by herself, man. That's what I'm talking about. Professional fucking animations. I'm just talking shit, yo. I'm just talking shit. What up, VGL? How you doing, homie? Welcome to the chat. The Orange Box was probably in my top 5 as far as, like, collections of games go. Shit, that reminds me. I'm going to have to re-download the that Capcom Arcade collection that I have. I've been meaning to re-download. I mean, you know what? I'm going to download that there fucking... Actually, you know what? I can do it now because I'm not even fucking connected to the same internet, so... Okay, I was about to say there, Xbox. What the fuck are you doing? Hoi! Yo, Jemiah, what have you been playing, bro? Lately, dude? You still playing that Horizon, dude? Or are you, kind of like, just like, eh? Manage. Select everything. Install. What's up, Eric? How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. So, I see a lot of people were pretty excited there, man, for Kojima being part of the PlayStation fucking studio name, dude. And then that motherfucker comes out and says, no, sorry for the misleading information. We are still staying independent. Now, where have I seen this before? I could have sworn... I remember seeing an image that came out like the same year when Death Stranding came out. And I remember it was like a PlayStation portfolio thing that had all the pictures of all the first-party games. And a lot of people had assumed that Kojima was bought out by fucking PlayStation. Then it turned out that wasn't the case. Dude, I remember seeing like when you boot up the director's cut and like even like when the trailer fucking for the director's cut came out and it had like that PlayStation logo. I think, who was it again? I can't remember who it was that made that prediction, dude. But, like, Jesus Christ. Further from the truth, though, man. But, I mean, shit. People make predictions and people get wrong. It's the way we are. We're humans. That's how we live. Jemiah's still on Cyberpunk? Yeah, he probably is. But I ain't gonna hate him for it, though, man. I mean, to be fair, like, at launch, he's playing the better version. He's playing the PC version, so I really can't say shit. So I was watching, I don't know if any of you guys know who, I'm pretty sure you guys know who Metal Jesus is. I mean, I know you do, VGL, but I'm just asking the chat in general. Because I saw a video that he had uploaded a while back that I wasn't aware of, man, that fucking where he was interviewing and talking to the original owners of Sierra, which was, I forget what the guy's name is, but Roberta fucking Williams and shit. And, they're coming out with a new game, too, as well. Not under the Sierra name, because they don't own that name anymore. But it was a nice, long little history video that shed a lot of limelight. Man, I wasn't aware of how many fucking studios that company owned back in the day, dude. Like, you think Microsoft was bad with their acquisitions, dude? Fuck, go look at how many companies Sierra Online fucking bought out, dude. Jesus Christ. But the funny thing is, man, like, the vast majority of Sierra Online games that, like, from all their studios that came out with, man, were, like, fucking phenomenal IPs back in the day, dude. Like, from Leisure Suit Larry, man, to, like, fucking King's Quest, Police Quest and shit, dude. All that good shit, Phantasmagoria 1 and 2. Like, goddamn, dude. Like, they rarely ever made a goddamn dud when it came to that company, man. I remember that too. Yeah, the whole thing about Kojima didn't happen before. Fucking, I think it was back when it came out. Oh yeah, that company too. Yeah, the Embracer company. Yeah, like if people want to sit there and call like a monopoly that Microsoft is doing, bitch, go look at the Embracer group, man. Well, they don't have a console. That's fucking doesn't mean shit. You think Kojima's trolling? You think that he's just coming out saying that for a PR stunt, dude, man, because he's not actually allowed to confirm if he was bought out or not? I mean, I kind of get it though, man, because of all like the things that recent events that happened, with him getting a new office and stuff like that. But for all we know, that could be fucking Microsoft's doing. We don't know. Very unlikely. I'm just throwing that out there, like, as like a what if. But just saying. Just imagine that for turn of events, though, right? That it's not Sony that bought them out; it's Microsoft that fucking acquired Kojima Productions. Oh man, I personally don't care because I'm not even that big of a fan of Kojima's work. I really am not. Like, I only really fucking care about like the first 3 Metal Gear games that he did, the ones on PlayStation. Well, yeah, the PlayStation ones. 4 I didn't fuck with. 5 I don't give a shit. 5 was trash. Everything else he makes, man, has been mediocre. I mean, I'm sorry if you're a huge fan of him, dude, but like his work in the Castlevania, like Lords of fucking Shadow shit, garbage, fucking garbage ass games, dude. Sorry if you like that shit, but nah, I'm Gucci there. But like this motherfucker gets more praise than Miyamoto, and Miyamoto has done way more accomplishments than this motherfucker has. It's like, how the fuck is that even possible? Well, if Kojima wants to make movies, then let him make movies. Yo, he could have made fucking Death Stranding into a movie. That movie would have been fucking incredible. Incredible. Except you gave us a game with an amazing story with mediocre, shallow gameplay. You know what I mean? And listen, I know a lot of people absolutely adore that game. More power to you, bro. But listen, man, like, if I'm going to play something that's that dreadfully boring, like, at least have some kind of mechanics, man, where I can at least fucking have fun with that shit. Thankfully, I did find one, and that being the zip lines, but that's not even fun. Doing math is not fun, people. And when I say math, I'm referring to calculating the distance between each fucking zip line to know which ones I need to upgrade and which ones I don't have to worry about upgrading. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. People like try to go into like all this depth about it. And saying like, oh man, you got to worry about how much weight you have in your package. Okay, well, just hold down both your trigger buttons. Problem solved. You never fall. And you never do. Yeah. Fucking so much depth behind that game, dude. Yeah, Snake Eater was incredible. Snake Eater was incredible. Ugh. Could have made a pure story-based game without fucking shoehorning in the bad open world. Yeah, exactly, latency. But again, I'm not hating on people that like Death Stranding. If you like Death Stranding, more power to you, dude. I just think the game is a fucking steaming pile of shit. Outside from its story-wise, man, everything else just reeked of fucking generic, man. Like, I've seen indies do better jobs than that shit, for fuck's sakes, dude. Like, that says a lot. I mean, I'll even go as far as to say that even at least when No Man's Sky launched, man, with that game having no content and being nothing more than like open dead fucking ass planets, at least that game was more entertaining to play. Jesus Christ. But I mean, whatever, man. I digress. Enough of me talking shit about Death Stranding, man. Death Stranding's alright, man. It's not bad. Just really not my cup of tea gameplay wise, but the story was phenomenal, man. Of course I platted it. I mean, why wouldn't I? Here's the thing, dude. People don't realize, man, like, the games that I fucking shit on, dude, man, I'm still playing them regardless, whether I like them or not, because I want to be part of that conversation. I want to be able to know what people are talking about for games that they like, man, so I can actually put my 2 cents in on whether I like it or not. Yeah, I've had games that I shat on, dude, that I played that actually completely changed my perspective on the game. Because the trailers don't do the game fucking justice. You know how many times I've seen that shit? Well, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care. It's like, I just want to be part of the conversation. At least that's how I look at it, man. Because, I mean, to be fair, like, we see a lot of people sit there and, like, say fucking, oh, I don't need to play that game. The game looks like trash. I'm like, yeah, but if you play it, maybe you might get a better understanding fucking to yourself that maybe it's not that trash as you may think it is. No, man, I saw gameplay for it. It looks trash. I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, you're telling me that you look at gameplay for Death Stranding and you think that game looks incredible, dude? Like, okay, maybe you need to get your fucking eyes checked or some shit. Or maybe take that fucking Kojima dick out of your mouth. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, dude. And again, I know that sounds really harsh, but I'm just making an observation, dude. That's all I'm doing. Have I played The Artful Escape? Yes, I have, Eric. I didn't beat it, but I got halfway through it, though, man. That game is pretty cool, man, for an indie title, dude. Very relaxing music style kind of game, dude. Like, you know what I mean? I just played it on shrooms. What a damn trip. Yo, yeah, that game would definitely fuck with you for sure. Give you a nice little trip on shrooms for sure, dude. Absolutely. Nah, I mean, I get that part, and I completely respect that, Dauntless Man, and I have nothing against people that prefer to do that. Me, it's just the way I've always been as a gamer, dude, because, like, I've been exposed fucking to so much shit growing up as a kid that, like, I want to experience different games. I want to fucking play all different types of shit. You know what I mean? Like, if I didn't have, like, any of the crap that I had growing up from consoles to Commodore to, like, even a PC early on, dude, man, trust me, I'd be in the same boot as you, like, the same shoes as you guys, man. You know what I mean? I just got really fucking lucky, man. Really fucking lucky. I mean, and to be fair, like, a lot of my gaming shit has been luck, essentially. Whatever the case may be. Like, the only reason why, like, now it's a little bit fucking harder for me now is because of the whole fucking, you know, my living situation currently right now. And plus the COVID, too, on top of that, fucking everything all up and skyrocketing, run up the goddamn asshole. But prior to that, though, fucking, yeah, man, I mean, yo, I got lucky with my Wii. Pause on that. Because most places at the time when I got it were still fucking being sold out of that shit. But the video store that I used to go to all the time, fucking actually had one left in stock, and they actually put it aside for me when I called them. So I ran down and grabbed it. Oh yeah, I forgot. This one actually comes with the actual arcade version of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Yeah, I like the fact that Capcom's coming out with another Capcom Arcade Stadium Part 2. Definitely going to be fucking getting that for sure, dude. For sure, for sure. I'm not gonna lie though, man. I miss arcades, dude. I miss going to fucking arcade machines, popping in quarters and shit. Or if you're fucking one of those types of guys that prefer to put a goddamn like a string on your quarter, put that bitch in, yank it back out. People do some crazy shit, man. Dude, I just beat up Street Fighter versus Tekken in the Vita game. Fucking looks amazing. Yo, whatever happened to Tekken Cross Street Fighter, man? When you remember that shit? That game's never coming out, dude. That's vaporware. Unless they finally announced it and canned it, but I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong on that. Dude, I've already been live for 41 minutes. Holy fuck, time flies by, dude. God damn, dude. But I mean, to be fair though, I didn't want to make this one too long, anyways, man, because I am starting to get like a little bit low on my data, so I got to kind of conserve that for the next couple of weeks. But don't worry though, I got a lot more videos coming in the spotlight too, so. Dude, there is so many games on this fucking arcade collection I haven't even fucking fucked with yet, dude. I went through them all, but I didn't play any of them, though. Like, if that makes sense. There we go. That's all done and dandy. But, alright, guys, man. I'm going to bounce on out of here, man. I have to go out and do some running around anyways to get this day going. So I just wanted to do a quick little live stream, man, just to bypass some time and chill with you guys for a bit. Thank